Well, it's very interesting because what we found exposed by winter storms are these amazing level of footprints and tracks of animals, which we've identified, including ancient elephants, deer, and it's almost a mirror image of what we know from the fossils was outside Gorham's at the same time. So in many ways, this project, we're working with the Portuguese and the Spanish in this, it's part really of the Gibraltar Caves project when it started. It's just growing and growing. And the discovery, which is a chance one really, because if you hadn't had these winter storms clearing it, you wouldn't have seen it, has given us this insight of what would have been really a coastal shelf outside Gorham's, all the way across the straits, all the way up the coast of Cádiz, Huelva, where Doñana is, and all the way to Portugal. And that was an environment which has now disappeared. So every time we get a chance to find things like this, it adds to our knowledge. Our knowledge has almost exclusively been Gorham's Cave in Vanguard. So now we have this site, an open-air site, an external site, which gives us further indication of what that world was like. But really, it's like something out of science fiction. Imagine discovering something that, it's like it's been lost for 100,000 years, and then suddenly it's all in front of you. It's amazing.
And in the case of this find in particular, because of winter storms earlier this year, we were able to unearth this. So is it fair to say that we are still, when it comes to discoveries, scratching the surface?
We are. We know when we try to do the diving of Gorham's Cave that there must be a lot under there. We know that is 80% at least of the territory that these people had. So we're really lucky that we have the small caves representing maybe 20% of all that we can excavate. But most of it is gone, or most of it is buried, or most of it is under sands, which is why it's so special and exciting when you find something like this.